Hello, and welcome to this somatic check-in meditation with me today. I just wanted to create something to help release any emotions, specifically around frustration and anger, that are coming up in the universal energy at the moment due to everything that's going on in the world. There are so many uncertainties and just so much hardship and division, and just people feel really low, they feel really scared, they feel really uncertain. There's a lot of anger, there's a lot of just a lot of division between humans at the moment. I think the energy feels really intense. We've obviously had 2 very intense eclipses this month, and the new moon has just arrived, so the energies are just generally quite high and quite intense at the moment, and a lot of people that I've come into contact with have just felt overwhelmed, to say the least, and they just don't know how to release some of the emotions that they feel and may feel slightly stuck in their bodies. So I'm just going to lead you through a very gentle somatic check-in in order to just pinpoint where you might be holding some of this energy, where you might be holding some of these sensations, in order for you to be able to just gently release them and let them go from your body in a somatic approach. So if you've not done anything like this before, there is no problem. This is completely accessible for everyone from wherever you are. You don't even have to lay down. You can be sat upright if that feels more comfortable for you. I think the main thing is that you feel completely at ease during this process, and there will be things that come up that may be triggering, they may feel overwhelming, but that is just part of the release work. However, you don't have to force yourself to do things if you're just not in a place where you're ready to feel those things, where you're ready to put yourself in those uncomfortable situations. I think sometimes we force ourselves to do things earlier than we're ready to, and that can actually have a bigger impact on our healing and our journey, in a bad way than in a positive way. So just take it as it goes. If you need to stop, if you need to come away, and if you need to access this at another time, then please feel free to do so. This is completely your time. You have the power to press pause, to press stop, and to press play. So just go with how you're feeling, and that's the main thing I would suggest during this somatic meditation today. What I would also suggest is just make sure that you are in a place that feels safe, whether that be your home, whether that be your place of work, or your parents' house, or your children's houses, wherever you feel as though you're really able to just let go and be comfortable and feel safe in that environment. That is your top priority during this somatic check-in, as if we are in places where we don't feel like we can fully let go and where we can fully relax, we are still going to be holding on, and we're still going to be at a place where there's some resistance. So do make sure that you're in a place that feels completely safe to you, wherever that may be. And then when you found that place, just coming to a position that feels comfortable for you. And again, like I said, you don't have to be laying down. You can be set up if that feels more comfortable. Just coming into any shape that works for your body today. Making sure that you're nice and warm, that you're cozy, that if you need to put any blankets or any pillows, just adjusting yourself. Maybe take a few stretches before we come into it. Just getting your body completely ready for what's about to come. And then when you've settled in, when you found that space that feels comfortable for you, if you're able to, then just gently bringing your eyes to close. However, if that feels very overwhelming, if that feels unnatural to you, then that's completely fine. You can keep them open, just keeping your gaze, keeping your drishti quite low. And just turning your attention, turning your thoughts inwards. Now, one thing to just mention here is that you will have thoughts that come in and out, and the intention is not to stop those thoughts from coming. It's just to release any attachment that we have to the thoughts so that they don't take over our whole being. So you don't have to stay there and be stressed that you have to keep stopping all the thoughts from coming in. Absolutely not. Just allow them to be there, just acknowledge them, and just let them go. It's when we hold on to these thoughts, when we attach emotion, when we attach feeling into these thoughts, that's when they start making an impact. So allowing them to come in as and when they do, just acknowledging them. Oh yeah, I know you're there, and then being like, okay, thank you, now you can go, and just letting them leave your body. Just gently turning your awareness to your physical body, just noticing how you feel in your space. Notice what you can feel underneath you. If you're sitting upright, are you on a chair? Are you on a sofa? Are you on a bed? Are you on the floor? Is there anything supporting your spine? Are you sat on anything soft, cushiony? If you're laying down, are you on a bed? Are you on a yoga mat? Are you on the carpet? Are you on a wooden floor? How does it feel? What's that sensation? Is it soft? Is it slightly hard? Does it feel comfortable? Is it slightly uncomfortable in places? Is there a temperature associated to where you are? Does it feel warm? Does it feel cold? There may be both. And then just bringing your awareness to your toes. Just check in with your toes. How are they feeling? Are they in socks? Are you barefoot? If you're in socks, what kind of socks are you wearing? Are you in a single sleeve sock, or are you in the separate toe socks? Do your feet feel trapped? Do they feel like they're squashed? Are they free? You might want to wriggle your toes a couple of times, just allowing them to completely relax, not relaxed. And then working your way up your foot to your ankle, just noticing how your ankle feels. Is it resting on something? Has it got some support? Does it feel comfortable? And then coming up through the backs of your legs, just noticing how they feel. Are they relaxed? Are they resting on something? Are they warm? Are they cold? Coming up through the backs of your thighs. Across your pelvis. And then gently coming up through the curves of your spine. Just noticing how your spine feels. Does it feel grounded? Does it feel like you're being held, like you're being supported? Or does it feel like your spine is just gently floating? Again, there's no right or wrong. This is your body. We're just tuning into your body. And just following that line from the base of your spine all the way up to the base of your neck. Then coming on to the back of your head, the top of your head. As you move through all the muscles in your face, just noticing those muscles, especially your jaw. How is your jaw feeling? You might want to open and close your mouth a few times. You might want to stick your tongue to the top of your mouth, wiggle it around. You might want to open your mouth and then move your jaw from side to side and really stretch it out. We hold so much of our tension, of our stress in our jaw area. It's important to release, to relax, to allow some movement through this area that we don't usually concentrate on. And then coming down through your throat to your collarbones. How do you feel along your collarbones? We actually hold a lot of our tightness through here that we don't usually realize, and a lot of our tightness through our shoulders are actually due to the collarbone. So just gently relaxing through there, noticing if you're slumped in your shoulders or are you open through your chest. Allowing that openness, allowing that space. And then coming down through your arms, your wrists, your hands, your fingers, just noticing how they feel. You might want to clench your fists and then spread your fingers wide a couple of times. Really allowing those hands to just fall open where it feels relaxed. Making sure you're not making those fists and leaving them there. Just opening those palms, relaxing those fingers. Coming down through your chest, across your stomach, your belly, the top of your pelvis as you come down through the tops of your legs, the tops of your feet. Just checking in and making sure that you're relaxed as a whole body here. As a whole body. And then from here, when it feels comfortable, just gently bringing your awareness to your breath. There's no need to change or alter your breath. Allowing it to be there, just noticing its pattern. And again, is there a temperature associated to your breath? Can you feel if it's warm or if it's cool or if it's cold? Where are you breathing from? Are you breathing from your diaphragm? Are you breathing from your belly? Are you breathing up through your chest? Are they short breaths? Are they long breaths? Are they deep? Are they shallow? Just being aware of how that breath travels through your body, that physical connection of your breath as it travels through your body. Noticing which parts of your body are moving as the breath flows. And then when it feels comfortable, if you would like to, we're just going to take 3 deep breaths here in your own time. If this feels uncomfortable for you to do so, that's no problem. You can just stay as you are. So just taking that breath in from your diaphragm, whenever you're ready, watching and feeling it travel all the way up through your throat and out through your mouth, exhaling through your mouth. And then again, when you're ready, taking a deep inhale through the abdomen. Feeling as it goes up through your chest, your throat, and then out through your mouth. Exhale. Last one, when you're ready, deep breath in through that diaphragm. Feel as it travels up through your chest, up through your throat, and out through your mouth. Exhale. And then just letting that go. Just being in this moment with your body, with your breath. There's no need to change or alter it in any way. And then just bringing your awareness into your body. Just noticing if there's any sensations anywhere. Do you feel any tingling, any vibrations? Is there any parts that feel uncomfortable, tense? Can you feel your pulse anywhere that feels unusual to where you normally feel your pulse? That you may not have been aware of before? And then gently traveling up through to your heart space, your heart chakra. Noticing your heartbeat, noticing that rhythm. Just coming into how you're feeling in this moment. How you're feeling the emotion. How does it feel in your body? If you're feeling relaxed, what does that look like in your body? Does that mean that your body language is completely relaxed? Does it mean that your muscles are relaxed? Does it mean that you feel light or heavy? Are there any sensations running through your body to make you feel like you're relaxed? If you're feeling frustrated, how does that feel in your body? Is there any tension? Is there any resistance? Is there any clenching? Is there any tightness? If you're feeling happy, how does that feel in your body? So just paying attention to the feeling. Everything else is just words. Anxiety, sadness, grief, frustration, anger. These are just words. We're looking for the feeling. How does that feel in your body? What are the sensations that are happening for you to know that that's how you're feeling? And just thinking and being in this space of what's going on in the world right now, or maybe even what's going on in your life right now. How does that make you feel? If it's anger, where is that anger in your body? Where do you feel it? Is your stomach clenching? Are your glutes clenching? Is there resistance? Do you feel it in your heart space? Is it in your feet? Do you feel your toes curling? Is it in your fists? Do you feel like you're making fists with your hands? If you're feeling grief, where are you feeling that grief? Is there a temperature associated to this emotion? Do you feel hot? Do you feel cold? Do you feel shivers? Do you feel vibrations? Are you feeling sweaty? Is your skin feeling moist? What is happening to your body? Can you tune into that? There may be some resistance, and that is absolutely fine. Just sit with that resistance, be with that resistance. Is it okay for that resistance to be there? And then just noticing the first color that comes into your heart space, that comes into your mind. That you're associating with that emotion, where you're holding that emotion, whether that be in an organ, in your skin, in your bones. Where is that emotion located in your body? And as you take your breaths in and out, can you allow that color, whichever color it may be, to just increase as your breath flows in and out of your body? Can you allow that color to take over your whole body? And as that color is taking over your whole body, as you visualize that in your mind's eye, are you able to allow that sensation, that feeling that's going through your body to increase? Can you allow it to move through your body? If you're feeling anger, can you feel anger to a 10? Can you increase it? If you're feeling sadness, can you increase it to a 10? The same with happiness and peace. Can you increase them to a 10? Whichever feeling you might be feeling, and you might not have a name for it, and that's absolutely fine. Are you able to increase those sensations to the fact of where they feel unbearable in your body, where it feels uncomfortable in your body? You might want to cry, and that's fine. Allow those tears to fall. And as you start climbing up through to that 10 where it becomes so intense, do you cry or do you just resist the cry? If you're resisting, is it okay to cry? Are you allowing those tears to come? Is it okay to allow those tears to come? Remember to keep breathing. And when you've got to that place where it just feels unbearable, just keep breathing. And as you breathe, as whichever color you've chosen comes all the way to the top, allow it to leave your body with your exhale. And as that color moves through you, as does that emotion, and as you exhale, you're not just exhaling the color, you're also exhaling that vibration, that sensation, that feeling, that emotion, however you want to put it, is leaving your body. Visualizing it leaving your body in your mind's eye. And notice what happens to your body as you start exhaling, as you start deepening that breath. As you start releasing, what is happening to your body? And if there are tears falling, allow them to be there, allow them to fall, allow them to release. We all release in different ways. And just noticing what's happening to your body. Do you feel slightly lighter? Do you feel like things are shifting? Has it moved where you were holding that emotion? And just continue doing this in your own time for a few moments. And then when you're at a place where it feels as though you're starting to feel a sensation of peace, of calmness, of stillness in your body, however that might look like in your body, just bringing your awareness back to your breath. Noticing its rhythm, its speed. There's no need to change or alter it in any way. And then in your own time, whenever you feel ready, there's absolutely no rush. Just taking those 3 deep inhales. as you come in through your abdomen, as it travels up through your chest, up your throat, and then exhaling through your mouth. Nice and slowly in your own time. And then just gently allowing your breath to resume its natural rhythm. There's no need to change or alter it in any way. And just noticing your current feeling in your body. Are there any sensations, any vibrations? Is there a color that you might be able to see? Are you warm? Are you cold? How are you feeling? And then when you feel ready to do so, just gently bringing your awareness back to your physical body. Coming back through to your toes, giving them a little wriggle. As you move your way up through to your ankles, again you might want to move them from side to side. As you travel up through your legs, your knees, your thighs, again just gently moving, rocking from side to side. As you come up through your pelvis, allowing some gentle movement through that pelvis. Coming up through that spine, the curves of your spine just gently rocking from side to side, whether you're seated or laying down. Bringing some movement, some life to your spine as you come across your shoulders, down through your arms, your wrists, your hands, your fingers. Just gently rotating those wrists, wriggling those fingers. And coming up through the back of your neck, the top of your head. All the muscles in your face. Maybe having a yawn. Moving your jaw from side to side, stretching out that face, maybe closing your eyes and opening them a few times as you come down through your chest, down through the tops of your body, the tops of your legs, the tops of your feet, and just taking a full body stretch here from wherever you are. Reawakening your body, coming back into that physical space. Noticing what's around you, your temperature. Blinking your eyes open if they're still closed, allowing any light to just gently drift in. And just coming back to your space, regrounding yourself. And then just taking a sip of water, coming back into that physicality of your body. Making sure that you're grounded before you move on to whatever you have to do next today. And then just coming back to this somatic body check-in, this somatic meditation, as and when you need to do so. And you can do this with any emotions that you're feeling, or if you're feeling slightly stuck, if you're feeling agitated, if you're feeling overwhelmed. This is a really good check-in to do, to just familiarize yourself with that feeling and how it feels in your body, how that emotion moves through your body. To actually somatically be in your body rather than in your mind. So thank you so much for taking part in this body check-in. I hope that it's been useful for you, and I look forward to working with you soon. Namaste.